Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, stories, and Disney collectibles. So if you like this kind of content and you'd like to support the channel, I invite you all to subscribe to it. It's completely free, and that way you won't be missing out on any of my future videos. Today we're going to be having a close look at the high quality pictures that have just been released for the doll of Belle that is going to be part of the limited edition series, the Ultimate Princess Celebration line. They're going to be closing the whole series with her. Well, not really, but as for now, even though they will release 3 repeats in which it's included Aurora as Briar Rose, Ariel, and Tiana. For some reason, I really don't know, the Frozen characters were not part of it. I was actually hoping that we could get yeah, like a Princess Raya or Princess Elena of Avalor or something like that, but we're going to get 3 repeats, so let's see. But anyway, I was very shocked the other day with the first image, in which we could only see the face and a little bit of the torso, and I have to say that I'm like speechless right now. Like I couldn't wait. Like I knew that these pictures were released throughout the day, and I couldn't wait to get back home and share it with all of you and actually have a proper look at the pictures and yeah, be amazed by it, because she's everything I was wishing for and beyond. And yeah, they've done it again. I think they've done it for every single princess, but even though from the first picture the expectations weren't as high, we didn't know in which way it would really surprise us, but it definitely surprises us, and it's a complete new take. Even though we can see a lot of inspiration from the Enchanted Rose, it's a whole different cut, a much more modern and contemporary look for Belle, because we always see Belle as Belle, either in a yellow gown, in a red gown that is just like so over the top, very 18th century, layers and layers, things like that, or the Disney style series, which actually released 4 different Belles, and one of them was part of the 30th anniversary released by Saks, by Hasbro in Saks, and that one was 315 US dollars in terms of price. This is going to be 1/3, and I think that we will be getting so much more quality in this doll than in that one that was exclusive to Saks. Anyway, the inspiration is obviously the Enchanted Rose, and quite possibly like in the background we can see the stained window as well, and I think that will be reflected somehow in some sort of like extra overskirt or sheer cape hanging down. I mean, this this dress or gown is just so complex, and it's very, it has the classic charm, but it's very contemporary at the same time, and I love it because they've done that for every single princess, and this is what we really needed. We needed an updated image of them to celebrate them in 2021, 2022. Yeah, because any other limited edition or designer one has always been so traditional to the image we were stuck with these princesses, but these princesses are like, yeah, so updated, so in tune to society, how everything has evolved. Even though Belle is from the 90s, lots of things have happened since its release, and just for the younger kids and the younger generations to have this updated version of the princess in which we can see them super fierce, super stylish, maintaining the kindness and sweetness of them, but then at the same time, I mean, they feel like independent women and they feel full of courage, which it's hard to see in other renditions before. Anyway, and they really look like models as well, like with this sort of like confidence that models have as well at the same time. So for her, we can see this intricate band that I actually like very much, because I remember that for the first designer series one, we got a really like a bumblebee um little nest I guess in 2011, I think it was, and the same sort of hairdo was shared by Mother Gothel in the villain series, as well as Milan. It was creative, but then it got repeated a few times, and I think that this time it kind of wants to show the shape of a rose blooming, I think, which is very cool. And then her hair is parted in the middle. She has two tendrils being loosed on the front, which adds a lot of youthful and yeah, um, contemporary vibes to it in a way. She's casual. I mean, she's so over the top, but those tendrils make her look a little bit more casual, if that makes sense. And then I love that face sculpt. Like I don't know if the face sculpt might be I don't think it's a new one, but this screening is completely new. And once again, they've screened it in such way that she's raising one of the eyebrows, and she's looking forward. That is, she's looking very determined and very confident. And a lot of the times the princesses in when they're like in doll form, they're looking to the side, they're looking up. I don't know, they're trying to be so much more naive. And I love that for these ones, especially Cinderella, Snow White, now Belle. Same happened with Ariel. Same happened with all of them, really, I think. They're all very looking very much forward, which shows a lot of confidence, and that is amazing. And not only that, but having one of the eyebrows raised, which I think is a first for her, even though this character in the animation we can see her raising the eyebrow the most, when Gaston was around and she was like, oh yeah, hey, here he comes again. And that is super cool. And then she has the prettiest shade of scarlet red, shade of glossy lips. And then for the ears, for the earrings, we have these tassels. Like, it appears that we will have like a piece of like a rhinestone or something like that, or like a little metallic bow or chromatic bow. And actually, I think that these are going to be very contemporary. And now that I look at them, they seem to be like super cool. Oh my goodness, I just realized about this. I think there is like a little bow, and then from that it hangs like a crescent moon, sort of like thingy, and then from that crescent moon bit, the tassel dangles down. And that is just so crazy amazing. And it's a very, very deep shade of red, the same one that apparently it's going to be used for the high opera gloves she's wearing, which, oh my goodness, like almost like red wine color. And it's the same color as well that we will be able to see in her makeup, like around, for her eyeshadow. That is just magnificent. And then I'm really speechless because she's so beautiful, and I think she's not going to disappoint at all. I love the way they've achieved this intertwined sort of like hairdo, and then let me have a closer look at the. I can't say if the hairband is actually made out of fabric, which could be like a pleather sort of material, or plastic. I really hope it's pleather, and it could be. I mean, it really could be. But from the pictures, even though they're very high quality, I can't still say. But other than that, that's wonderful. Anyway, so the gown has this. I love it because it's very contemporary. The cut, like, I could see in the first picture that like the bodice was a little bit high up and a little bit not as tight on her, and I was like, I don't know. And then I could see like the beginning, or like the petals that are around the waist, and I was like, I don't know if they would create like a very tight but then open skirt with like, because I was thinking that something like that would come up in relation to the rose and petals and things like that. I was even expecting maybe pants, but they've gone for I think it's going to be one piece altogether. So bodice and skirt all together, and the skirt is really tight, like a tube skirt, and then at the end is like a mermaid shape, and then in the middle it has this frontal panel with embroidered roses in gold, and then the bodice has a very, very contemporary cut. The way around the bust, and then both sides are actually darker. There are two other panels in this sort of like red wine color, which accentuates her silhouette even more. And then there are these amazing petals that remind me so very much to the designer Tinkerbell doll that they released in 2013, I think. And I got that doll, and the way they created her skirt, it's by using petals like that. And this time we're getting, sorry, this very velvety red petals adorning all her waist. And then it appears that she will have quite possibly two different layers, like a sheer one. It appears to be, yeah, sheer and with rhinestones applied. And then from these petals around the waist, it might drape a cape, sort of like a cape, all the way back, and I can see the texture of petals as well, like draping down somehow. Again, we cannot appreciate it as much in these pictures, but yeah, I can see let me see, because there is like close up of what appears to be like a tulle material, and then it's surrounded by these ruffled or ruched satin, like very similar to the color that came with Snow White, that everyone hated, even though I liked it very much. To me, it was very Elizabethan. It was very going with the times of period. I really don't have a clue of the construction of these skirt. I don't know if that is going to be, because I can see reflection on one of the sides. I can see, I don't know, but it's going to be amazing. From everything we can see so far, it's just going to be amazing. And then she will come with this beautiful chromatic gold purse or clutch with the rose in the form of a stained glass. I mean, how cool is that? And I wish that is made with metal, same as the one that came with the premiere series Snow White doll that I actually just reviewed very short time ago. I have the feeling, and maybe it will open. It really looks like a book to me, which is another reference, and it might even open, we don't know. And then it has this stained glass sort of like motif. Gorgeous, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, I really can't wait. I hope you've enjoyed this up close, I don't know, chart or a preview of this doll that will be released on the 13th of September at 7 a.m. In the US. I guess East Coast, I guess, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's going to be the 13th. Definitely in Europe, it will be around 9 o'clock or something in the morning. Yeah, so better be ready for this one because she's just breathtaking. So if you've enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I am super happy to be sharing all these news always with all of you. And I will be super happy to get back to all your comments. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.